Yes, children, today we are going to start chapter 2, class 8, linear equation in one variable. So, what is linear equation? We are going to understand this. First of all, before starting, we must know that what is linear. Linear. Linear means the highest power of the variable is 1. So in previous class we studied about linear expressions 2x plus 5. Here the highest power of the variable is 1. If no power is there, that means there one power is there. So this is a linear expression. This is linear expression. This expression is linear expression because it contains a variable with a 1 power. One more example, see 3y minus 7. This is one more linear expression. Here the highest power of the variable is 1. No power means one power is there. Then such expression is called linear expression. So this is linear expression. This is linear expression because the highest power of the variable here is 1. Or no power, that also means 1 only. Now, linear term is clear to us. Now, what about equation? When we write this expression equals to some variable or some numbers, like I have written here 8, then this linear expression converts into linear equation. This is a linear equation. It contains the linear expression. Here it is, this is called LHS and this one is RHS. So left hand side equals to right hand side. Such an equation is called linear equation. So this is, children, linear equation in one variable. Why it is called one variable? Because there is single variable y here. There are no two variables like x and z and so on. Here only one variable is there. And if it is of two variables, then you study in higher classes, class 9th and 10th, about two variable equation. Here we are dealing with only one variable. So linear expression, left hand side, and here are some numbers, maybe some variables also, x, if y is there, so y will be there, if x is there, then x will be there, same variable must be there, then only it is called linear equation, otherwise not. So this is linear equation in one variable. Clear? Now we are going to solve equation which have linear expression one side. So this is linear expression which contains variable x, highest power is 1, so this is linear expression, and number on the other side, and this is the number, maybe some variable will be there, but here now number is there, so we'll start, this is number. So we are going to solve such equation when linear expression on one side and number on the other side. So how to solve the equation? As you are studying class 7th also, how to solve the equation, simple equation, how to solve. We have to transpose first of all numbers to the other side of the equation. So here also what we do, we transpose minus 8 to other side. As we know, when minus will go to the other side, it becomes plus, and plus if we go to other side, it becomes minus. So here also 2x equals to 14 plus 8. We have transpose minus 8 to other side, that is plus 8. It becomes 2x equals to 22, x equals to 22 by 2. It is in multiplication with x, so it will come in division part. 22 by 2 equals to 11. So this is the solution of the equation. Very simply we can do this solving equations when linear expression on one side and number on the other side. Is it clear, children? Now we are going to start exercise 2.1. and in this we have to solve some equations. So let's try one by one all these equations. The first one is x minus 2 equals to 7. This is a very simple equation we have to solve. What we have to do is we have to transpose in the first question minus 2 to other side of the equation. So x equals to 7 plus 2. It will change the sign because we are transposing minus 2. Minus 2 will go on the right hand side, will becomes plus. So x equals to 7 plus 2, 9. So this is the solution of the first equation. Now let us do another one. Again here also what we have to do, we have to transpose 3 to other side. Transposing means changing side of the equation when we are transferring numbers from one side to other side, and while transferring the number will change its sign. Plus become minus and minus become plus. So plus 3 will go there, minus 3. So y equals to 10 minus 3 7. So this is one more simple equation we have solved. Now let us do another one, question number 3. 6 equals to z plus 2. Whenever you are feeling that the variable part always must be on the left hand side, so we can also write z plus 2 equals to 6. It will not affect any equation because left hand side equals to right hand side, right hand side equals to left hand side. Now again we need to find the value of z. To find the value of z we have to transpose 2 to other side. So let's transpose 2. So when we transpose 2, it will change its sign. Plus 2 becomes minus 2. So z equals to 6 minus 2 equals to 4. Here children, clear these 3 questions. Now let us do question number 4. Here again we have to find the value of the variable x. So how to find the value of the variable? We have to again transpose 3 by 7. Not only integers or whole numbers and natural numbers, we can transpose rational numbers also to other side with change of sign. So x equals to 17 by 7, transposing 3 by 7 minus 3 by 7, it will change the sign again here also. So now denominators are same. If denominators are same, then no need to take LCM. We can do it directly. So 7 is the denominator, 17 minus 3, 17 minus 3, 14, 14 by 7 becomes 2. So the value of x is 2. Now let us do question number 6. Here also very simple equation is given to us. 6x equals to 12. We have to find the value of x. Here there is no numbers in addition subtraction. So simply what we have to do, we have to this minus 6. So this 6 will come in the division part. If it is in multiplication with the variable, it will comes to division. If it is in division, then it will comes to multiplication. So x equals to 6 by 12 by 6, that becomes 2. X equals to 2. Clear? Now let us do question number 6. As I told you in question number 5, here that is in multiplication. Now here it is in division. Number 5 is in division with the variable. So what we'll do? Whenever any number in division with the variable, it will go to multiplication. 10 into 5. This is in division with the variable, so it will go to multiplication side. T 10 5s are 50. T equals to 50 is the solution of the equation. Now let us do question number 7. So how to do question number 7? Here one number is in multiplication and one number is in division with the variable. So same pattern we have to follow. Whenever it is in multiplication, then it will go to division side. And if it is in division, it will go to multiplication. So we need to find the value of x. So what we do? 3 is in division now, so it will go to multiplication with 18. And 2 is in division, multiplication with x, so it will go to division. So now we can simplify. 2 1s are 2, 9s are 18. So what left? 9 into 3. 9 3 are 27. X equals to 1. So value of the variable is 27. Clear? Now see question number 8. What we have to do in question number 8? Simply y by 1.5 equals to 1.6. First of all, we are changing in the side of the equation because we need variable always to left. So now we need to find the value y. So what is in division with y? 1.5. So it will go to multiplication with 1.6. 1.6 into 1.5 multiply it. So 2.40 y equals to 2.40. Now let us do question number 9. Here minus 9 is there. First of all, we have to manage this minus 9. We have to transpose this minus 9 to other side of the equation. So 7x equals to 16 plus 9. We have to change the side of the 9. And while changing the side, we have to change its sign also. So minus 9 becomes plus 9. Now 7x equals to 16 plus 9, 25. Now 7 is in multiplication with the variable, then it will go to division side. X equals to 25 by 7. So this is the solution of the equation. Now we can't solve furthermore because 7 is not the 25 is not the factor of 7, or 7 doesn't divide 25. Clear? Now let us do question number 10. Again the same way, we have to transpose minus 8 to other side of the equation. 14y equals to 13, minus 8 becomes plus 8 by transposing. 14y equals to 21. Now this is in multiplication with y, so it will go in division. 21 by 14. Let us simplify because it is divisible by both 7. 7 3s are, 7 2s are. So final answer is y equals to 3 by 2. Now let us do question number 11. Here again 17 is there. 17, no sign is plus is there. So let's transpose 17 to other side. 9 minus 17 plus 17, so minus 17. Now subtract 6p equals to 17 minus 9 minus 8. Now 9 minus 17 minus 8. P equals to minus 8. This is in multiplication, it will go in division side. So 8 by 6. Now we have to simplify. 2 3s are, 2 4s are. P equals to minus 4 by 3 is the solution of the equation. Here. Now let us do the last question of the exercise. Question number 12. X by 3 plus 1 equals 7 by 15. And this question is different from rest of the questions. So listen children carefully. First of all, the same thing, we have to transpose plus 1 to other side of the equation. So x by 3 equals to 7 by 15 plus 1 will go there minus 1. We can't subtract it directly. We have to make the denominator same. And if you are unable to see denominator, there is 1 there. 1 we have transpose, this 1 is here. And 1 upon 1, we have to write 1. Now, what we have to do? We have to make the denominator same. Here LCM is 15, so multiply by 15. So 7 minus 15 by 15. X by 3 equals to 7. That makes 15 minus 7 minus 8 by 15. Now we need to find the value of x. We need to find x. So what is in division with x? 3. So it will go in multiplication. X equals to minus 8 by 15 into 3. This is in division, so it will go in multiplication. Now There is no need to take any LCM. In multiplication, division, we never take LCM. So directly we can cut 3 ones are 3 fives are. So what is the final answer? X equals to minus 8 by 5 is the answer. Clear, children?